I think we're all here. So today we're going to be using weights. So if you've got some weights handy, grab those. If you don't, you could use cans, you could use water bottles, you could use wine bottles, whatever you want. All of the moves can be done without weights as well. So at any stage, if you feel like weights aren't for you today, just pop them off to the side. We'll go for about 10 roll downs here, just taking your time, enjoying the movement, chin to chest, round through the spine, getting all the way down, then restack, back up tall, arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine, restack, back up tall. All right, we're going to go for another 5 here. Chin to chest, round through the spine, coming all the way down. Restack, back up tall. 4 to go. 3. 2 more. And last one, coming all the way down. Now come all the way down here. We're going to stay here. Looking back between the legs. Bend the knees, looking forward. Straighten the legs, look back between the legs. Bend the knees, look forward. And straighten, look back between the legs. Then look forward and straighten. Bend, look forward and straighten. We've got 5 to go. And 4. 3. 2. Last one. Reset the spine, coming all the way back up tall. Arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down. We're going to come all the way back down now. So coming all the way down again. Lifting up halfway. Completely relax your body back down. Lift up halfway and completely relax down. So when you go for those half lifts, think about pushing your chest forward here. You can always have a look at yourself in the computer screen. See what your spine is looking like when you do that lift. We've got 5 more here. 4. Beautiful, that's it. 3 to go. 2. Completely relax down. Last one. We're going to come all the way back up now. So relax down and restack. Arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers. Push the palms up to the sky. Butterfly the arms down, chin to chest, round through the spine. We're going to walk out into our pike, find our plank, find our pike, and then come back up. Walking the hands out. Pike, plank, pike, walk the hands back, restack. Arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms down, coming all the way down. Now, if you'd like to add in a cobra here, you can absolutely do that. When you go for that cobra, however, try and cover the thighs up off the mat. Walking the hands back and restack. Two more. Optional cobra. Plank, pike, walk the hands back, restack. Last one. all the way down. Walking the hands out. Finding plank. Finding plank. Optional cobra. Plank. Hike. Walking the hands back. Restack the spine. All the way up tall. Arms up. Butterfly the arms down. We're just going to do some twists and some saw, and then we're going to get into using our weights. So arms out to a T. Feet comfortable distance apart. Twist and twist. Twist and twist. If you'd like your pulse, twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Twist, release, and pulse. Lovely, that's it. All right, 4. Each side. And 3. 2. Last ones, each side. All right, we're going to take a step out. So feet are roughly either side of the mat. Arms out to a T. Right hand saws off our left ankle. 1, 2, 3 times. Back up to the T. Left hand, right ankle. 1, 2, 3. Back up to the T. 1, 2, 3. To the T. 1, 2, 3. Up to the T. Your hand that comes up behind, our palm is going to flip and face towards either the wall or the camera, whatever is in front of you. 2 more each side. Last ones each side. And then reset the spine, dropping the arms back down by your side. Give those shoulders a nice little roll out. Beautiful work. Walk those feet back into you. Let's get down onto the mat. Chin to chest, round through the spine, all the way down. Bend the knees if you need to. Walking the hands out. Find your pike. Gently drop the knees down, untucking the toes, finding your child's pose. Reaching those hands as far forward as you can. We might just actually come up and do a little bit of cat-cow, happy cat, angry cat first. Hands into the mat, knees under the hips, hip distance apart. Happy and angry. Happy cat and angry cat. Really pushing your upper back right up towards the sky here. Then dropping down, looking up. For 5. And 4. 3. 2. Last ones, each way. Find child's pose again. Reach those hands forward. Take that nice long stretch. Nice work. All right, we are going to move into a little bit of a bird dog series now. So you've got the option of using your weights for these ones, which means our weight is going to stay in our right hand to begin with. Now, we're finding a neutral spine here. So hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips, hip distance apart. Okay, so we're not in happy cat, we're not in angry cat, we're in between the two. I tried to balance a can on my back before, it did not work. But just imagine that you've got a can sitting on your back that you don't want to drop. So right hand grabs hold of our weight. We lift it up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, if you'd like to add in the left leg goes long and down, long and down, long and down. Beautiful, that's it. Let's think about those toes going all the way to the back of the root and the fingertips going all the way forward, obviously still holding your weight. Beautiful. 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's swap sides. Weight goes into the left hand. If you'd like to have a quick child's pose in between, go for it. Then when you're ready, setting up again, so that neutral spine, starting with the left arm, up and down, up and down, up and down. If you'd like to add in the right leg goes long at the same time. Pointing those toes to the wall behind, reaching those hands forward. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Push into child's pose. Have a breather. Reach those hands as far forward as you can. Take that nice long stretch through the spine. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, lifting up. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to walk the hands back towards the feet and then flip into like a squat position. All right, place the hands into the mat here. We're just going to do a bit of work to strengthening through the shoulders. So pushing the hands right into the mat. We're going to lift the bum up to the ceiling and then push the body weight forward so you're coming over the hands and then drop back down. Lift the bum up to the sky. Body weight forward and drop back down. Beautiful, that's it. Nice work, coming forward. You may find you want to reposition the hands a little bit. You can absolutely do that, but still try and keep them closer towards your body. Lift up. Try and straighten out the legs here. Beautiful, 3 to go. 2. Last one. Dropping back down, drop those knees down, untuck the toes, find your child's pose. Take a nice long stretch again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's cross those feet over, walk the hands back, flipping over onto your bum. Shuffle forward and grab your weights and just pop one on each side. All right, dropping down onto the mat now. We're going to go through our roll-ups. So with our roll-ups, legs are long here. We're going to grab hold of our weights. Arms come long behind. Now, of course, as always with this class, if you want to opt not to use the weights, you can always do that. All of the exercises can be done without them. Toes up to the sky. Arms up, chin to chest. We roll up. Pulse 1, 2, 3. All the way back down. Arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest. 1, 2, 3. All the way back down. Arms go long. Beautiful. Keep going here. Arms long. Arms up, chin to chest. 1, 2, 3. All the way back down. Arms go long. Arms up, chin to chest. 1, 2, 3. All the way back down. Arms go long. 5 to go. Keep your toes pointed up to the sky. Legs are super glued down into the mat. They are as heavy as concrete right now. 4 to go. Think about your nose dropping down towards your knees when you go for those pulses. 2 to go. And last ones. Arms up, chin to chest. 1, 2, 3. Then all the way back down. Resting the arms down by your side. Pull those knees in or have a little rock side to side, whatever you need to do. Taking a little breather. All right, so next we are going to plant our feet into the mat here. So we're going to go through our hip bridges. Weights are on either side. We're going to grab those in a moment. We're just going to go through our rocking motion with our pelvis first. So arms down by your side. Push the back of the waistband down into the mat. Let the light in. Push the light out. Let the light in. So your hand can get under your lower back, and then you can't get your hand under your lower back. Okay, so we're going to just go for 3 really good hip bridges here before we incorporate the weights, okay? So when we lift, we're going to push the back of the waistband down into the mat. Lift your bum up 1 vertebrae at a time. Lift up off the mat. Squeeze those glutes. Get those hip bones right up towards the ceiling. And then slowly dropping back down. Every part of your spine is going to want to touch the mat here. So we're still pushing the back of the waistband down. Once the bum is fully on the ground, let the light in. 2 more really good ones just like that. Push the light out. Hips lift. Squeeze those glutes at the top. And slowly dropping back down, letting the light in right at the very end. Last one. Push the light out. Lift. Squeeze those glutes and back down. Beautiful work. All right, let's grab our weights. The first one we're going to start with is like a chest press, okay? So our elbows are down into the mat. It's like we're doing an upside down push-up. As the hips lift, the arms are going to come up to the sky, and then we drop them back down, all right? So we push the back of the waistband down, lift the hips, push the hands up, and drop back down. Push up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and dropping back down. If you need to pull those knees in and rock them side to side, go for it. All right, so our next ones are going to be in a frog leg position. So we're going to walk our heels together, keeping our toes separated. So our toes are apart. Now, I want you to try and get those heels as close to your bum as you can here, okay? So if you want to walk them closer, you can also lift your hips up, walk them closer, and then drop back down. See if that helps. Now, our knees, they're not dropping all the way out here. They're around about hip distance, maybe just outside of hip distance. Now, for this one, we're going to start with our arms up to the sky. We're going to be dropping them out to the T, okay? So lift the hips, arms drop to the T, and we drop back down. Lift, squeeze those glutes at the top, and drop back down. Lift, squeeze, and drop. That's it. Beautiful. Keep going here. Squeeze those glutes right at the top. We've got 7, and 6, 5, 4 to go. That's it. That's looking really good, both of you. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lift the hands up to the sky here. Lift the hips back up, and we're going to go for our heel raises. So we lift the heels and back down. So we're still in that frog leg position with our heels together, toes apart. When the heels lift, the heels can come apart as they lift. As you drop back down, touch the heels back together. Keep pushing those hips up, those 2 bony parts of the hips. Push them right up towards the sky. You'll find that they start to drop a little bit. Just keep pushing them up. 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2. Last ones. And coming all the way back down. Pull your hands into your chest. Rock those knees. Nice work. All right. It's time to get into a little bit more core. So we're going to go for our roll-ups where our feet are planted into the mat. Okay. Now these ones we have our arms long, just like we do when we do our roll-ups. Now, where your feet are is really going to determine the difficulty of being able to get up, okay? So if your feet are closer to your bum, the harder it becomes. The further away they are, the easier it becomes, okay? So find what works for you this morning. We're going to lift the arms up to the sky. Chin to chest, lift, and then rainbow the arms down and around, draw some semicircles, and we meet back at that start position. Sit, arms up, chin to chest, lifting up, and circle. I don't know if you can hear my my mat's making all of the fighting noises on my back this morning, so yeah, sorry about that. Lifting up and drop back down, rounding those arms. Lift up, chin to chest, lift, and drop back down. Arms up, chin to chest, we lift, and circle. All right, 2 more, and then you're going to reverse that. Beautiful, that's it. 1 more. And dropping back down. Excellent. Okay, let's reverse this. So for our reverse, arms start long. We circle the arms, chin to chest, bring those weights and hands together. As soon as they come together, we lift. Arms up to the sky, and then dropping back down, arms go long. Circle those arms, lift, and coming all the way back down, arms go long. So remember, just play around with where your feet are. The further they are away, the easier it becomes to lift. Okay, the closer they are to your bum, the harder it becomes. All right, 3 to go here. All right, let's do 2 more. And then we'll give the core a break, I promise. Last ones. Coming all the way back down. Pull those knees in, have a little rock side to side, have a drink if you need one. All right, let's do a bit of side work so we can give the abs a little rest. So we're going to roll over onto your side. It doesn't matter which side you start with, whatever you want to do here. All right, now we're going to take ourselves along the back edge of the mat. So a nice long line here. Then take your toes to the front corner of the mat. So we just create that angle. Now, if you need that little bit more support, bend the bottom leg up. All right. Now, if you'd like to use your weights today, we are going to pop that onto the outside of the thigh. Now, the idea is we're not holding the weight of the weight. We're just keeping it in place. Okay, so the leg is holding the weight. All right, we lift up and down, up and down, up and down. Beautiful, that's it. Up and down, up and down. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping back down. Nice work. All right, take a deep bend in those knees. Keep your weight where it is, so it's just up from the knee. We're going to open and close. Open and close. So we're doing those clams with the feet left on the mat. Open and close. Hopefully those glutes are burning just from the leg lifts that we were doing before. So we're not going to be here for too much longer. We've got 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Smack out that glute if you need to. Let's work the bottom leg. So legs go long. Top leg comes behind. Plant the foot into the mat. Weight onto the inner thigh now. We're going to lift up and down with that bottom leg. Point those toes. Oops, sorry, losing my headphones. So we've got those ballerina toes on that bottom foot. We go up and down. Up and down. That's it. Beautiful. Up and down. Let's try and get that leg up as high as we can. Go for a few of those. Woo. All right. Flex the toes up towards your nose. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Nice work. Let's do the other side. So you can either just roll straight over or flip and face the camera. Same thing as before. We're going to make that nice long line here and then take the toes to the front corner of the mat. Weight is onto the outside of the leg. And again, we're not holding the weight of the weight, but we're just holding it in place. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Doing well. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down, deep bend in those knees. Open and close into your clams. Open and close. Beautiful. That's it. Open and close. Open and close. All right, 7 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. Smack out that glute if you need to. All right, now we're going to work the bottom leg. So legs long again. Top foot comes behind. Weight to the inner thigh. So we've got our ballerina toes on, pointing those toes. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. That's it. Doing really well. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flex those toes up to your nose. Let's go again. Up and down. Up and down. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. All right, from here, let's roll over onto our back. We're going to give those glutes a nice stretch out. So rolling over, take your right leg over your left leg. Either push the knee away or bring your hands in and around that left leg, pulling it back towards your face. Hold for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap sides. Left leg over the right. Either push that left knee away or bring the hands in and over the right leg, pulling it back towards your face. Another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting down. All right. Grabbing hold of one weight into your right hand. Now, right hand is going to come up to the sky. Left leg is going to lift into tabletop. Now, you have your option here. If you'd like to go for your second layer of this, we bring both legs into tabletop and we're just moving the left leg. Okay, so your right leg can either be in tabletop or down on the mat, whatever you prefer here. And just remember, we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, 7 to go, and then we'll swap sides. 6, 5, 4, 3, push the back of the waistband down into the mat. 2, and last one. That's it. All right, let's swap sides. Hand, weight is in the left hand. Now we've either got our right foot down on the mat, our left foot down on the mat or in tabletop. Right leg goes long, left arm goes long. Keep pushing the back of the waistband down into the mat here. That's it. All right, keep going here. 7 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping down. You can rock those knees or hug them in. Okay, so we're going to go for our crunch option next. Now, we're going to pop the weight in back into the right hand. Left hand comes behind the head. All right, left leg is the one that's going to be moving, so you have your option to leave your right foot down on the mat or in tabletop. We go long, and then we bring the weight to the outside of the left hip into that crunch. And then we go long, and crunch, and long, and crunch, and long, and crunch. 7 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and dropping down. Let's pop that weight into the left hand. Right hand behind the head, left leg into tabletop. You have the option of doing the same thing with that left leg. We go long, weight goes to the outside of the right hip, and long. Outside of the right hip, and long. Outside of the right hip, and long. And 7 to go. Crunch. And crunch. 5. Beautiful. That's it. That's looking good. 3. Oh, I missed 4. All right, 2 more. And last one. And dropping down. Rock those knees. Take a breather. Nice work. All right. What I might do just to break it up a little bit, we'll just go in for some rollbacks. So just rocking up to a seated position, grab one or both knees. Make sure you've got a little bit of room behind you. What we might do today is we'll go for that first version where we get our hands under our legs We're going to try for some hovering on the shoulder blades, okay? So we can really kick the legs out to help us do this. Chin to chest, roll back. Try and touch the back of the head onto the mat. And then bring the legs back in, rock back up. Yeah, nice stretch, perfect, that's it. We roll back, kick those legs back. See if you can hover on the shoulder blades for a moment. And then coming back down. Try and touch the back of the head onto the mat. Beautiful, let's do 2 more. That's right, Kara. Last one. And coming back up. Beautiful work. All right. We're going to do the hundreds. So we're going to come down onto the mat. Now, usually you have 4 options to the hundreds. Your 5th option is to add on weights. Absolutely optional. If you're doing your weighted version, we're going to take the legs long, put the weight in between the legs and pulse the arms. All right? So I'll count you down from 5. I'll let you know when we're halfway and we've got 10 to go. Remember, breathe in for 5, out for 5 beats. All right, getting set up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're halfway. That's it. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, Rach, I should have laughed. But she's helping you with your workouts. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, ladies. Let's roll over, push back into child's pose. Stretch it out, reach those hands as far forward as you can. We're going to do a nice, decent cool down today. So reaching those hands forward. When you're ready, come into your angry cat and then through to your cobra. Look up to the sky. Stay in here for as long as you need. If you really want to get a good stretch out through the abs, you can hold into your cobra and then come back through angry cat and into child's pose. Beautiful. Use this however you'd like. If you want to sit into any part of this for longer, you absolutely can do that. You can do some shoulder checks. You can do whatever you like here. Whatever feels good. Go for another 30 seconds here. So just taking your time. All right, let's do one more, coming all the way forward. We'll all meet back in child's pose. Beautiful. That's it. Reaching those hands forward. We're going to move into pigeon from here. Tucking the toes under, pike, right knee drops down, drop straight down into your preferred position, whether that's staying on your hands, dropping down onto your forearms, forehead or body down onto the ground. And we've got a good 60 seconds here. With each breath out, we're going to sink deeper down into that hip. Holding for another 30 seconds. Sinking deeper down into that hip with each breath out. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's swap sides. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. We pike. And then drop that left knee down in between the hands, coming into your preferred position. And we've got 60 seconds here. With each breath out, sink deeper down into that hip. Another 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. We're going to pike. Gently drop the knees down. Untuck the toes, finding child's pose. Okay, from here we're going to come into our zigzag sit. Right leg in front, left leg down by our side. All right, arms out to a T, dropping down to the right, rainbow over, and then back the other way. Beautiful, that's it, rainbow. It's really trying to reach those fingertips over towards the wall here so we get even deeper into that stretch. Going to do 3 more each side. And 2. Last ones each side. All right, swapping those legs around now. So bring the left leg in front, right leg down by your side. Arms to a T. Drop down to the left, get that left forearm down to the mat, and then right hand to the mat. Reaching those fingertips over towards the wall to get deeper into that stretch. All right, 3 more each side. And 2. Last ones each side. Beautiful. Cross those legs over. And then we're just going to untuck the toes a little bit, okay? So we're just bringing that front foot forward. If we've got the toes tucked under the leg, we're just kind of pulling that back a little bit. Knees down to the mat. Walk the hands forward. Keep your sit bones down on the mat. Reaching those hands as far forward as you can. Walking the hands around to the left. Beautiful, that's it. Walking them back through center, around to the right. Keeping your sit bones down on the mat. Coming back to center, restack. Let's swap the legs around. So bring your other leg in front. Walk or slide those hands forward. Reaching them as far forward as you can, keeping the sit bones on the mat. Walk the hands around to the right. And then around through center to the left. All the way back. Beautiful. That's it. Keep holding here. All right. Now we're going to walk the hands even further around to the left. So hopefully it meets your mat. So you can flip over onto your knees and push back into child's pose. Tuck in the toes. Bum up to the sky. Walk the hands back to the feet. We're just going to stay hanging out down here. If you'd like to take a little bend in the knees, you absolutely can do that. If you'd like to pop your hands into your elbow creases, you could do that as well. Just allow your body weight to become heavy here. Your arms are heavy, your head is heavy, chest is heavy. We're going to swing from side to side. Side to side. For 3, 2, and 1. Restacking the spine, coming all the way back up. Arms up and overhead. Butterfly the arms back down. We come all the way back down. All right, from here. Now, at the start of the class, we did this bend and extend with the knees. We're going to do that again, but we're going to aim to try and keep our chest as close to the legs as we can. So you can bring your hands to the back of your legs if that helps. You can keep them down to the mat wherever they land. We're going to bend the knees looking forward. Now, when we straighten, look back between the legs, try and keep your chest as close to your legs as you can as you straighten out through the legs. And then we bend, look forward. And again, straighten, look back between legs. Try and keep your chest as close to your legs as you can. Beautiful. That's it. Let's do 3 more of those. 2 more. And last one. Bend. Look forward. And then we're going to straighten those legs, restack the spine. Coming all the way back up tall. Arms up and overhead. Let's finish off with 3 butterfly swings. Arms out to the side. Give yourself a hug. Deep bend in the knees. Lift back up. Arms out to the side. Give yourself a hug. Coming back up. Last one. And back up. Drop the arms back down. Little roll out of the shoulders. And we are all done for the morning.